Well, I think as a nation, we need to look at the very important things that must drive our development. It's always about the people. Once we decide to do anything, we should ask the question, what is in for the people? If it's investment into agric, the question is, what is in for the people? How do the people benefit short term, medium term, long term? Is if investment into housing, what is in for the people? Will the people be able to afford this? How does it profit the people? I think that's basically the question we should always ask. Usually we think that we've asked that question and answered it, but we don't. That's why consistently we are solving problems and the problems still persist. We need to manage everything that the nation is doing like a project management approach. And we need to also know that even though the states provide social services, our social service approach should have a profit outcome. And the profit is such that if we are investing 1 billion in anything, you should ask yourself, if a private entity was investing that, how much returns would they get? How can we do this and get some of the private entity outcomes and the social outcomes as well? Because we seem to be throwing money away. We are doing housing, and in the end, the housing doesn't become housing. It becomes something left in the bush. We are doing agric. In the end, we don't see proper increase in production, even though we've sunk so much money. And you see private sector doing the same thing or even better with less. So I think it's always about the people. How does this thing we are doing benefit the people? How does it give us returns such that we can sustainably continue this and not have to go and look for money elsewhere? So we take a loan from here to do ABCD. Money runs out, we don't see any proper outcomes, we go and take another loan, so our debt as a country continues to increase. I think that's how we should approach it. We always lie to ourselves that governance is a social service, so public investment is social, so we shouldn't have profit outcomes. But look, profit is such that this is how I see it. If you are investing in agric, and at the end of the season, you've seen production this much, the government has plowed back this much and can reinvest that in other areas. That's how I see everything. So I think that's how we need to approach things as a country. And we failed ourselves for far too long. And we don't have enough, we don't have any opportunities to continue failing ourselves. So that's what really drives us. We want to see Ghana differently. We don't want to see a 65-year-old Ghana retiree that doesn't have anything proper to their name. It's just not right. We see the glitz every now and again, like we are at Kempinski, it's nice, we are here. But 5 kilometers from Kempinski and you are in slums, you know, and that's not proper development which is equitably distributed. That's not it. So we should fight for better.